I think, you know, if we just got him in the gym, Bowblax, if you're listening to this, if you want me to fix you, okay, I'll come out there. I'll teach you everything I know, everything I've learned. All right. We'll do it with Sam Sulik. We'll do a steroid cycle. It'll be excellent. Okay. It doesn't have to be this
just
way.
Call back into the stream.
Do you know he's literally one Pikachu away from being Chris Chan?
Wow.
No, for real. No, actually.
Let me speak! All right. Well, I feel like we've reached our conclusion here.
All right. Good.
You guys just
I think the conclusion is like just going to show everyone why no one should want anything to do with you.
All right. Well, Keemstar wants in.
Wait. No.
Wait. Oh wait, he left.
No.
He left. I want to ask him about his
He
Bowblax
left?
stream.
Hold on. I was inviting Silverback into the call.
Wait a
What
minute.
the
Hold on
fuck?
now. Bowblax left.
What the fuck? Dude, that's so
So-
fucked. Dude, Tom got dressed up to be on the stream and Josh just left and he can't come down now. That's
Why
so
did
annoying.
he leave?
Dude, I wanted Silverback in the call. This is so sad.
Hey, Augie, do you want to show my camera real quick? I feel like kind of a fucking dumbass right now because I had this whole fucking bit planned. And now I'm
What the
fucked,
fuck is this?
Okay? I had a fucking bit planned, Augie, okay? I had a whole thing.
Dude.
What the fuck?
I should...
I had all this shit. I might as well just show some of it that I have here. Holy fuck.
Nick, can you tell me you'll give him the 2,000?
Shut the fuck up, Hayden.
I was planning this, okay? I had this fucking picture of him slandering Chipple Dipple,
Dude.
okay? This is important. Okay, what else did I have?
I should have just dogpiled him. I should have just added every fucking person that hates him right now, which is the whole internet, to the fucking call. Like, what the fuck?
I don't even hate him. I just had to be judge, jury, and executioner for DGG, but... I'm nothing. I had the fuck, dude. I was gonna threaten him with my rocket launcher. Like, I'm fucking nothing,
fucking
man.
ringing
What
his
the fuck?
ass. Where the fuck is he? This is so stupid. Why did he leave? Did he leave the group?
I planned this bit for like 20 minutes, okay? Come on.
Dude,
this is important.
I apologize to the Turkey Tom Nation. All right. Why did he leave? That was such a random, like, just...
Because you said you were
It's 'cause of
joining.
Keemstar.
Because I was joining.
Yeah.
He's like afraid of me, and I don't get it.
Well, this is fucked up. Well, Keemstar, what did you want to say to Bowblax specifically?
He wanted to personally hand me my $100.
Dude, I want to talk to him directly. I want him to hear what I have to say. Like, this is some bitch shit, bro. You guys have his number, right? Text that fucker. Get him in here.
Yeah, I don't know why he left. I mean,
I'll let Tom or someone else, like, you know, talk for like 5 minutes, and I'll wait, and hopefully he comes. If he doesn't, then I'll just tell Stream what I gotta say.
All right. Well, I'll do my presentation anyway in his absence. I think that should be fine. It was going to be way funnier if he was going to cry and I had the Rick mask on, but I had a whole fucking bit planned. God damn it. Okay. Well, I would like to present the idea as a representative of the DGG, the Destiny community. I'd like to present the idea that Bowblax slandering Destiny is not the first time, okay? It's not even close to the first time. In fact, not only has he slandered my grandson, Morty, he's also slandered a young man named Chipple Dipple. Now, Bowblax is a man who claims to have principles. He claims to have positions, but truly he has none. Exhibit A. Okay, Exhibit A is very important. Now, the context behind this, let's give this a little read, okay? Let's give this a little read. It reads, the guy who called me a human parasite for making drama content sends poo pics to children on Discord. Little did Bowblax know that this actually was not the case. It was not even Chipple Dipple's hand. Bowblax was actually slandering someone over false allegations, and he did it out of convenience because he thought he could get away with it when Chipple Dipple was under a lot of fire on Twitter. And I'd encourage you to take note of the fact that the same exact thing was happening with Destiny. Destiny was getting a lot of shit. Bowblax didn't like him. He saw a false pedophile allegation that he knew was false, by the way, and he decided to push it. He can lie all he wants. He can claim, geez, Rick, I had a little slip up. But I think we all know the truth. We all know the truth is that he's willing to slander anyone as long as it's convenient. If tomorrow he saw a false pedophile allegation about Keemstar, he would instantly be pushing it on his Twitter account because he wants to destroy him. He has no principles. He has no livelihood. He frankly has nothing. And I'd also like to kind of tap in here a little bit to go a little deeper, okay? I'd like to go a little deeper into the mind of Bowblax, because Bowblax is someone with a very fragile ego. And I don't think everybody understands this. I don't think everybody understands just how deep it goes. I'd like to encourage you to take a look at Exhibit B. Okay, Exhibit B is going to be very important for today's presentation.
Okay.
The Tesla. Now, why do I bring this up? Why do I bring up this image of this beautiful car, this beautiful piece of South African engineering? Why would I ever bring this up? Well, it's because this Tesla is the manifestation of Bowblax's true psyche. Bowblax is a man who made $80,000 on YouTube and publicly gloated about blowing half of it on this piece of shit, okay? Now, I don't know who would ever spend money on one of these. I can't imagine there being someone else in this call that would do that, or even multiple people, but whatever the case.
By the way, hey, if you want to be just like Josh, you can use my referral code. You'll get $1,000 off a brand new Model 3, Model S, Model X, or Model Y. All right, use code Diorio at
So
Tesla.
Nick,
By the
how
way,
is
keep
the
going.
new Tesla? How does
Here's
it
my
drive? You liked it?
Dude, it's smooth. It's smooth. I thought I had a little squeak in my tires, and I was like, you know what? Let me squeak. You know, it's fine. It'll be okay. The Tesla people fixed it. They were fine.
Nick is.
They removed Sonic from the car. They removed Sonic the Hedgehog from the car, so it's autism free. It's actually pretty good. All right.
It is unfortunate.
Mr. Meeseeks will have a word with you once the stream is over. But there is a reason I bring this up.
right.
Specifically, this is not just a meme, okay? Bowblax bragged about the fact that he had blown half of his money, half of his $80,000 he'd ever made on this Tesla. Now, why would he do that? Well, it's because Bowblax is an incredibly insecure person, okay? And I would like to present Exhibit B for this. On this tweet from June 30th of 2021,
Why?
Bowblax proudly proclaims, "I just got my dick sucked last night in the Tesla." Now, you may be wondering why he said something like this, of this nature. Well, at the time, Bowblax was tweeting out his estimated revenue from YouTube. According to him, he had made $50,000 during one
He
period
tweeted
of time.
that? That's fucked.
He did tweet that.
Dude, he got a Hoover Max.
Wait, why can I hear heavy breathing? Oh, it's my own heavy breathing on reverb from Twitter. Sorry.
What?
Now you may be asking why he. Don't worry, it was part of the bit. Maybe asking why he tweeted this. Well, it's because Bowblax is a very insecure person. In the same way that he bragged in the Dead on Dave stream about getting bitches and tried to pass it off as a joke in today's stream, he was currently here bragging about the amount of money he makes, because one little reply pissed him off. This one reply was from a user named Dragon D's Nuts, also known as Nut on Twitter. He said, "All that flexing, but still no bitches." Bowblax then responded, "I just got my dick sucked last night in the Tesla." Now, this is a perfect manifestation of Bowblax's true inner mind, the inner workings of his mind, which is that he is a very insecure person, and he needs to flex. He needs to flex with the Tesla. He needs to flex with getting his dick sucked, likely by some kind of transsexual specimen inside of his Tesla, if that even happened. And that truly, in my opinion, is a manifestation of the inner workings of Bowblax's mind, which is why, if we go back to our prior exhibit, Exhibit A, if you'll remember, which is the Chipple Dipple exhibit.
Right.
This is why he needed to bring this up specifically. Here he says, "The guy who called me a human parasite for making drama content sends poo pics to children on Discord." Okay? Now, why did he slander someone like Chipple Dipple?
It's
Why
like
would he do
wrath,
something like this?
bro.
Well, it's because he was... It is wrath. It is because he was truly insecure at the time, because he got his content called out, and he was waiting. Keep in mind, he specifically remembered that he called him a human parasite, okay? Because it was an affront to his ego. He held it inside for a long time. And when he thought the time was right to strike, he slandered him and called him a pedophile. And this is the same exact thing that happened with Destiny. Why is Bowblax truly mad at Destiny, you may ask? It's a big question.
He's
It's the
obsessed
question
with
on-
me.
He's obsessed with me, but it's the question on everyone's mind. How has Bowblax almost become as obsessed with Destiny as Anna Frills or someone of that nature? Why is this the case?
Dude, I literally
Well-
watched her to prep for this conversation. I did that was my prep. I watched Destiny talk to Anna, so I knew how to navigate
That's
Josh.
fucking
Sorry.
psycho.
She does have her moments, and I would marry her in other circumstances, but that's besides
Let's
the point. The real point... Sorry, my rocket launcher just fell on the floor. The real point here is that the real reason Bowblax is mad at Destiny has nothing to do with Mr. Girl. Absolutely nothing to do with it. He can front about it. He can lie all he wants. There's nothing to do with that. The reason that Bowblax is mad at Destiny, as he said to me and Nicholas Diorio multiple times, is because Destiny calls him retarded on livestream. He calls him retarded on live streaming. He doesn't like it. He feels insulted. It's an insult to his intelligence. Which is why, in the same way that he slandered Chipple Dipple in Exhibit A, he decided to slander Destiny when he was getting a lot of hate on Twitter, because he probably thought delusionally that it was finally the downfall of Destiny. He's getting shit for the Trump comments. He's getting shit for supposedly exploiting Boogie. And he's also getting shit for some other takes he's had about the topics of perhaps interspecies relations. We won't do it too deep into that base take right there. But that's Rick talking,
Right.
not me. Mr. Meeseeks, forward that to me. But it is very important to note that Bowblax is a spineless person with no principles, who, when it is convenient, will slander someone. And frankly, I feel bad for covering him for so long. I feel bad for allowing him to slip by. And I did have a whole bit planned where I was going to ask for explanations with him, and every time he lied, I was going to play this goat. Wait, that's the wrong goat. Wait, this one is better. Ready? Every time he lied, I was going to play that. I also had this whole thing. I was going to... Fuck, man, this is so much effort. I was going to have him be like, could you really lie to this?
You should have.
Bowblax?
You should have messaged me or something before the stream. I would have incorporated this into the show. I feel bad now.
Well, the thing is, I didn't want you to know. I didn't want anyone
Okay,
to
I
know.
see.
But
Wow.
yeah. Anyhow, Keemstar, I'm done if you want to go.
What I wanted to say to him is like, look, dude,
I'm sorry. Sorry.
What I wanted to say to him is like, look, everybody knows now that you're a liar. You're a liar. You're a manipulator. You're basically a fucking con man. You don't stand for anything. You're a bitch. But the reason why he got away with this for so long is because I have autism. I'm a weetard. Like, and he did it in this call tonight. He literally did it in this call tonight. How many times did he revert to whoa, and doing the little fucking kid voice? He's a fucking grown ass man. He's almost 30 years old. All right. He's a grown ass man. How many times did you hear that nasally little kid voice come out of him and like plays the fucking victim? And here's one thing that you guys are missing in all this, right? Here's one of the tells that he's always saying, oh, you need to archive everything. You need to archive it all. Listen how he talks about his show, Twitter Spaces, and how everything has to be archived. You guys don't get it. He's been recording your fucking private calls this entire time. He has a fucking hard drive of every conversation, every fucking throughout the years. How did his YouTube career start? By archiving Keemstar streams. He's obsessed with archiving. He is a fucking weirdo. So
don't
just
give
so
him
you know,
any
every
ideas. Now I'm
conversation
starting to get scared.
No, he has it already.
Damn.
He has it. Any call you've ever had with him,
He's like
recorded.
commentary Milo. He has a hard drive. He's about to just drop it all.
Just so you know.
Damn.
And I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. And he has no identity. And that's why he's like caught in the spot that he is right now, because he has no idea who he is. He's so obsessed with faking who he is and trying to pretend to be certain people. Even now, he's like sitting there doing calculations. How do I respond to this where I'll get the least amount of hate? Like, that's all he's constantly doing. And that's why he gets caught in lies all the time.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would have enjoyed listening to him talk to you or whatever.
What was that?
What?
Who played that?
Oh, if Nick's playing sounds, I have it muted.
I didn't do that. I was
That was
I
good.
was in the
That
middle
was
of
good.
No,
fucking
I did
good.
not. I did not play that. I did not play that. That wasn't
Yeah.
me.
Well, it
Yeah.
definitely wasn't you, because I have the soundboard
I was
muted.
putting this
and
in
I didn't hear
chat.
shit.
I was pulling this in chat, dude. It was valuable information.
Is that new tipster tweet?
Why wasn't he checked long ago? Because, he's the weetard. He's got autism, so no one cares to check him. Why now? Why did it matter now to check him? That's what I'm curious
Well,
about.
Keem, you think that he's going to get a pass? Like, everyone's just going to be chill with him in like 2 months. Is that still your theory?
Yes, he'll be doing just fine.
You think he'll be back to streaming with the boys or whatever? He'll be like just doing his thing?
Well, you guys don't really stream together, so that might not happen. And I think you guys are going to pick on him for a little bit longer, but I think eventually it's going to be like, oh, he said sorry. Oh, like he's just going to manipulate you guys again.
Damn.
He manipulates everyone. He manipulated this chat. Like, how many times were you like hitting him for like, bro, you're lying. You're publicly lying. Like, you have a whole career on exposing people that are lying and doing bad stuff, and you're doing it not just in private but publicly, right? And he's laughing. He's like, tonight in this call.
Yeah.
It's just ha ha ha.
Look, there was like, I threw in a couple jokes in there, like the Kaban Armani 456 thing or whatever, right? I noticed like chat really did not like that. And I was like, come on, we gotta have some fucking fun with the fucking story, right? But I didn't like how just consistently, like, he was almost acting like this whole stream tonight was just like a big meme or a big joke or something like that, right? Like, I don't necessarily think what you're saying, Keem, is true. I think this community in a large part is probably done with him, especially after tonight, just because I did not expect him to like just lie that blatantly so many fucking times. Like, it was actually like insane to me, right? But it seems like he kind of thinks, or at least based on how he was talking in the stream tonight, like he was kind of thinking like, yeah, you know, I'll just laugh my way through it or whatever, right? And it's like, look, I can laugh, but I can also examine like objective reality. And it's just like, he's not telling the truth. He's not being truthful about situations, and he just doesn't get it. He's out of it. I mean, I don't know.
Dude, Augie, he's in here. He starts the call off saying like, yeah, I admit that I was wrong before I started this call. And yeah, I was totally wrong. And then you read the tipster thing, which tipster is laying out the same shit that everyone's
Tipster
saying,
destroyed him.
Which Bowblax already admitted that Tipster was right before you even read the Tipster stuff, because he already admitted he was wrong in all these areas. Then you read it and he gets real defensive, and all of a sudden it's, oh, Tipster's lying, or Tipster's way worse, or you know what I mean? It's like right there was like clear as day manipulation that he was pulling on everyone. What he should have done in that response to Tipster, he's like, damn, I hate that Tipster got a W here. He's right. I've been fucking up.
Exactly. It doesn't matter who Tipster is, or how much of a liar he is, or how much of a fucking pedo he is for defending the lolly stuff. None of that shit matters if what he's saying is still objectively true about Bowblax in that situation, right? It's like, you can sit there and say, well, you're a hypocrite and you're a bad person. Okay, but what he's still saying is still fucking true. It's still accurate. What Tipster wrote about Bowblax last night was completely 100% brutal. And if Tipster is like spitting truth about you, holy shit, dude. Like, you need to like fucking reevaluate your whole fucking life. Like, if Tipster's ever giving you a solid, definitive, brutal reality check, it's fucking over. Like, you've reached rock bottom. Like, I don't know. It's fucking wild.
Yeah. I think ultimately, you guys eventually will forgive him. And you'll be cool with him.
Well,
I won't. I haven't particularly loved Bowblax for a long time, but just kind of been, out of respect to Augie, and, out of respect for the fact that it just wasn't worth dealing with if he wasn't doing anything particularly bad at the moment. It was like, whatever, why even deal with it? But
he's just useless, and you can't even count on him to not record private
well,
shows.
that's like the biggest thing.
He
Yeah.
doesn't know. I think a main thing, like just on the personal side, forget the career and all that. He doesn't know who he is. He has no idea what his fucking identity is. All he knows to be true, because he's such a phony 24/7, all he knows what to be 100% true is Sonic is awesome. That's about it. That's his only identity.
Which it is. It's just frustrating that it's not even the private shit being leaked that I care about that much, because I think there is there are like, exceptions you can make for when it's justified to leak something. I don't like the fact that he has no real like beliefs or convictions, but he'll still like tap in to defend people. He has Twitter verses where he's like impartial, and that can be fine, I guess. But on the other hand, he'll like, he'll defend King of Nothing, or even I remember back during the D'Angelo Wallace shit, he was still fence sitting. He was saying shit like, I understand why D'Angelo is mad at Tom and stuff like that, and I personally would never say that word publicly when I know that's not the case. And I think we all know Bowblax better than that. And I found it very frustrating how he's I mean, like Tipster said, he very accurately summed it up. He's a people pleaser, but at the same time he wants to have opinions about certain things, and you can't do both of those things at once. If you're going to have conviction, you cannot be trying to please everyone. But that's really what he's trying to do.
You got to stand on business. Like I
exactly.
feel this way.
Business.
It's my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was just fucking bad tonight. We got Queeman calling in here.
I'm mad I didn't get to talk to him face to face.
Yeah, I didn't want to cuck the lyrics confrontation, but I literally did not expect him to like just leave the fucking call. I was like, you've already agreed to the call tonight, the stream tonight. Like, why leave now? All right, we got Queeman.
Can I?
What's up?
Hello, how's it going?
Oh, I don't want to. Go ahead.
What's up, man? You've been at Bowblax A-Log for the last year, I think.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I've been waiting for
So I guess you've just been like fucking just jerking off all week or whatever. You're like, yes, my fucking...
Basically, yeah. Farming, basically a video every day. Yeah, pretty much, yes.
So did you watch the stream tonight? What'd you think?
I've just got to the point where Lyrics is joining. I was kind of watching along live. So I'm not quite caught up yet. But I mean, yeah, Bowblax is at the point now. His voice is starting to break. He's losing his mind. How does it end? What, you guys want to spoil it for me? I think
dude, you gotta watch. Dude.
Okay, is it that bad? Is it that bad?
No, he just left. We were doing. Tom was gonna go Silverback, and then he just dipped.
I had a whole bit planned. I had this fucking Rick and Morty thing. It doesn't matter, but whatever.
You've been watching like everything Josh has been doing in the last like 46 hours. That's very specific. I guess what have you
thing to
found
me
in your
was just
research?
like during every single question that I was ever asked on the stream, like he would say like, oh, I'm taking the L, but he would never say like, I did this thing, I falsely accused Destiny, I lied to this person. He would never say that. He'd be like, well, I guess the phrasing was bad, or I guess the wording was bad. And I think someone like that is just not cut out to be.
I said it. He's a slimy little fucker. Like that's literally what he is.
But like to be clear, he can make videos. He can just make like, I don't know, Pikmin or Sonic videos. I just don't think that
just read the fucking tweets. Just shut up and read the tweets. It's that
he can't. You say that, but he clearly can't do that because he's been doing that for years, and this is what happened. So I think it just needs to be in some other place.
And someone like Pokimane or like one of these like popular mainstream like content creators, they can say I was in a dark place because that's what they think they're supposed to say, right? But someone from commentary community knows that you're not allowed to fucking say that. That's a cop out, and he still tried to do that. That was the most insane.
Well, it's because if Tipster is in a dark place, then it's the stream for the week, you know.
Yeah,
Bro, he's
That's
a
the next bully
maniac.
stream.
A maniac on the floor.
but he knows he's not supposed to say that. Like he knows that like you have to own your shit. You're not supposed to say you were in a dark place, and he still did it multiple times. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I know. Tonight was pretty bad. I want him to call back in or whatever. I don't know why he fucking like left like so early or whatever. I guess it was because like I mentioned Keemstar or whatever, but I don't know. I mean, he could have just told me it's like there's like a list of people I don't want to talk to, like Keemstar or whatever, and I've been like, okay. I mean, I wouldn't.
Even at one point, I said, like, can we bring on Queeman? He goes, well, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is he? What's the deal with me? Why won't he talk to me?
Well, I don't know. That's what
all
I'm
the
saying. It's
people.
like I don't know why you're like the fucking nuclear guy that he doesn't. I mean, I'm just assuming. Maybe I'm just making shit up, and I'm assuming that you're the reason why he left the call is because I added you. I'm just assuming that. I mean, I don't know that for sure, but
I was just gonna be real with him and be like, dude, you need to fucking change.
Yeah.
Like, you are fucking up so bad, and you've been fucking up. You just been unchecked because you're the handicap. So he's the handicap. Let him. You know.
Well, you got to keep in mind, I mean, to give like some leeway to, you know, Nick and Augie, it doesn't exactly look good to be bullying the retarded guy, you know, for no matter what the reason is.
No, I was worried he was going to ult tonight and just act depressed the whole time. That was my biggest fear, was I was
Yeah.
going to get on and he was
Dude,
going to
like,
cry in the
back
first
you know
5
what
minutes. And then I
Back in the day, Nick
did.
did get a decent amount of shit for the let me speak.
A decent
thing.
amount, a ton.
There were,
a ton.
Yeah,
the whole
there were
comment
people
section is
in the
saying,
comments
"Fuck
of
Nick."
that stream being like, Nick is just jealous. You know, that was the
No,
narrative.
I was
on the
getting shit
stream.
for it last week. I spoke to him once last week, and I was getting the exact same shit. The whole, oh, poor Bobby, poor Bobby.
Yeah,
He's
and like the thing is, like he
well.
is autistic. That is a factor in why he does this shit. But like this isn't, you know, the commentary community is not a fucking mental hospital. It's just not.
Yeah, and it's fine to be like retarded and like fuck stuff up once in a while, but if you're like retarded and like a real nasty piece of shit as well, it's like that's a really bad mix, and someone has to just eventually turn around and say
It's literally just
like,
the
you gotta
take the
fucking
elephant.
stop.
Like you look back at every controversy in retrospect with a new lens. It's the 2020 Boo stream. It's the recent Destiny thing. Maybe even back to the Instagram wake up. Like 2019 is Call of Tommy. It's always just inability to take the L, yet claiming he is.
Just like the lying, manipulating stuff is just like over the fucking top, and like the recording the fucking call of lyrics just shows like Snake to the audience. Not to mention all the shit, like he'll tell one person one thing and someone else the other, and both people think that Bowblax is on their side. And he's
Can I just say, I was asking him, I have no idea what this guy does. Dude, he could not answer what he does in his spare time. What the fuck
no, he
was
told
that?
you. You know exactly
He told you
what
he
he's
cleans,
doing. He's
dude.
playing
No, but he
Nintendo-
told
playing
me-
Nintendo games, and he's
He
watching Let's
told me
Plays.
that he was off the internet, and his example was I was doing my taxes.
I think he's addicted to gooning, which is why I've been selling these hats. It's just out of respect for Bowblax, but I
got
think
one on the way.
he is generally he's probably jerking off all day. Who knows? You know, if someone can't answer what they're doing, it's probably not something good. So it's
Dude,
either jerking
then I'm
off,
looking for help.
smoking weed, or gambling. You know,
I'm looking for help for a guy
roll
who's
the
been
dice there.
offline for fucking a year, and I go, dude, what are you doing? You're like, I guess I went
he
to the
draws.
gym. Yeah.
He's done. Okay,
Dude,
the
he
gym thing is a
draws.
fucking lie. I've seen him in real life attempt to do one pull up. He could not make it halfway.
Really?
Right? I don't want to hear that he
Bro.
goes to the gym. Yes, you were there. I think. I don't want to hear any of this. And his explanation was like, I have low bone density, and I was like, bro, come on. What do you mean low
Like, is
bone
everybody's
density?
takeaway that he's doing nothing to better himself at all after this meltdown?
He's
Like,
gooning. He's
doing
jerking
nothing.
off right now and crying.
Bro, he couldn't get a therapist appointment in fucking 2 months, dude.
That's Canadian healthcare, bro. You gotta go to America.
Real time.
No, but you could pay for someone though.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know
only
why
for
a
poor people. You could
300K
pay
star
for one, you get
YouTuber
one
is
tomorrow.
like, yeah, why is he on public healthcare?
Yeah,
does
that
he
makes
have
no
any
sense.
Money? Just go.
He could have got one at any time.
Psychiatrist. Yeah. Like, how tight is he cutting it on these mortgage payments?
Jeez.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where did his money go?
Tesla.
Tesla.
Yeah,
Weed.
but that's not that much money.
He spent, the thing is, he had 80 grand and he spent half of it on a Tesla, right? He spent half of it in cash on a Tesla. He didn't even want car
He
payments.
just could put. He
So
got a
who
house,
knows how he
he's taking
spends
a
the
mortgage
rest?
payment now.
Yeah, who fucking knows where his money goes?
Yeah, but
Probably
if you
to
make
fucking
80 if you
lube.
if you make 80 grand and you spend half of it on the Tesla, the other half goes for taxes. So he has nothing.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Jessica's in the chat says
Especially in Canada.
Tesla, weed, and Uber Eats. Like it's probably just that. I don't even know. It's probably just some.
He does have he has a very gooner physiognomy. He's got the sort of, he's got a very unswag, plump belly, I would describe it as, and some thin arms. So once again, I mean, I think, if we just got him in the gym, Bowblax, if you're listening to this, if you want me to fix you, okay, I'll come out there. I'll teach you everything I know, everything I've learned. All right. We'll do it with Sam Sulek. We'll do a steroid cycle. It'll be excellent. Okay. It doesn't have to be this
just
way.
call back into the stream.
Do you know he's literally one Pikachu away from being Chris Chan?
Wow.
No, for real. No, actually.
No, he's weird, and he like wants to be weird. There's no like normal people as his heroes. He's not striving to be normal.
Damn. That's just
I have a hard time arguing with that.
Augie, we don't know about your take. You've been away though. You said you had a private call hours prior to this boat with Bowblax.
No, I didn't have a private call.
Happened?
I had a private conversation with them in DMs or whatever, right? And it's like basically like, because I tuned in last week to the stream that he did, like the lyrics bully stream, and I was like, what in the fuck am I watching? I genuinely think that is like the worst live stream I've ever seen in my fucking life, right? And so I was...
Dude, you know what's the best part? He released us a stream. So when he was showing like 90% my stream clips, you couldn't even skip ahead. You just had to suffer through like
and
the
I'm
entire
just
thing
sitting there, I'm like,
live.
so he's just playing clips of you owning him and accurately describing what he is, right? With no commentary. I'm like, where the fuck is he? Like, literally, Nick called me halfway through while I was watching. He's like, dude, do you think Bowblax, like, killed himself? Because he's not talking or whatever.
Bro!
And I'm just, like, sitting there. I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck is this? Like, I don't think he did that. But, like, where the fuck is he? Where the fuck is he? Right? So I'm watching the stream. And then afterwards, after the stream's done, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, okay, I either ghost this guy or I message him, right? So I message him or something. And I will admit, I did message him telling him, like, this stream was a fuck up. It was a failure, whatever. I did give him some legit advice. I've known, and I know people say, oh, sweet, fireside chat, whatever. Look, I've been friends with this guy for like fucking since 2019 or 2018, I think, actually, right? So it's like, I do feel to some extent like, damn, like I do feel like that sense of sorry for him, right? Where it's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing or whatever, right? So I messaged him a bunch of advice or whatever on what to do, including telling him like, just apologize to lyrics, just admit that you've, completely fucked up there or whatever, right? And then he just resulted in just telling me a bunch of lies about how, he wasn't intending to fuck over lyrics. It was actually just, he was just shopping the call around. He did the same shit he did tonight, right? Where I was just sending it to some people to ask their opinions and what they thought of this call or whatever, right? And I'm like, no, you're fucking not, because I just talked to fucking Connor and he has DMs where you're saying that you're gonna fucking stream the call. And like, from the beginning, like this was always your plan from the fucking start. So you record people that go, that come to you or whatever, right? Giving you legitimate offline, off-stream advice. You record them when your ass gets mad, right? Because he claims that, I got mad at lyrics because he talked to Queeman or whatever, right? And I'm like, okay, doesn't Nick talk to Queeman too? Aren't you just like justifying like why you're now allowed?
It was even before that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if it was all about Queeman, aren't you just justifying like how you can now fuck over Nick or fuck over me or fuck over anyone else that ever talks to somebody that you personally don't fucking like? Like, that's the worst justification of all fucking time, right? And that tells me that you can justify being a snake at any point, no matter what. No matter what's going on, you can justify being a snake, recording people, leaking their shit because they fucking make you mad. So I'm sitting there and I'm just like, damn, bro. And I still felt sorry for him. He lied to me immediately. I called him out on those lies and he immediately backed down. He did the same shit he did tonight on stream where he's like, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to lie to you. I'm not trying to do this or whatever, right? And it's like, but you just did. Don't tell me you're not trying to lie to me. You just did. You just lied.
The lesson is, don't call him the M word, okay? If you call him manipulative.
If you go back through his history, through all his controversies, you'll see the same exact thing forever, right? The only difference is most of the time people don't care. They're like not really listening to him. He's saying shit, but no one cares enough to actually listen to what he's saying.
You just get bored.
Isn't that like the time that Boogie told you guys in March that he lied about his cancer and nobody realized it in the call?
It's exactly that. The exact same thing. Like,
did you guys know about
Oh my
this?
god, dude.
Yeah.
Boogie's over there.
The similarities from Bowblax to Boogie tonight were fucking insane.
Boogie.
He's literally Boogie, bro. He's literally Boogie.
Because if he keeps going in the direction he is and becomes unhireable, he will be Boogie.
Okay, but I'll say this though, it's worse than Boogie, because in Boogie's story, at least the doctor apparently said polycythemia vera first. In this situation, Bowblax goes, do I have BPD? And Rick goes,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. And he's like, guys, I'm diagnosed with BPD. Okay, guys, this is why I've been freaking out at you all. Let's all just forget about this now. Okay, take down those posts. Like,
Yeah,
it's
you're right.
it's
You're
so much
100% right.
worse.
Yeah.
Well, I have I gotta go, but I do have 500 Bowblax plushies that I'm gonna sign and sell.
I got mine, dude. I got fucking mine.
Yes.
I got the
No, I
whole
want a
stock of
Keemstar
them.
signed one, and that's say I told you so in your thing.
You probably have like 495 because Chris the Narc threw a bunch in the trunk of my car when I was at your house. Sorry about that.
shit.
Yeah. Anyway, on that, I'm gonna get out of here too. Augie, good to see you back to
Hell yeah,
streaming.
bro.
Hope you continue doing
Thanks,
it.
man.
Very good stream. Till next time, Bowblax, make sure to hawk to spit on that thing, and praise Skibidi.